back to Cute Girls Hairstyles. I'm Brooklyn from Brooklyn and Bailey if you don't know me, which I think most of you probably do. Anyway, I am wearing this hairstyle. A lot of you have been asking me about it in my pictures, my Instagram, my YouTube videos. It's called the rope twist braids. It's kind of like French braids, but not. Anyway, I'm gonna be showing you how to do that today. And I'm also gonna be using Hairitage product, which is my mom's hair brand. So you guys should go check it out in Walmart because it's incredible. Anyway, let's get started on the hairstyle. So to start the hairstyle, I have parted my hair straight down the middle. It doesn't have to be a perfect part. I don't really like it when it's a perfect part. I think that looks like too perfect. But if you want a perfect part, works as well. So I just parted it down the middle, and then I'm also gonna part it down the middle in the back. I just use my finger to kind of just like do a little rough middle part. But a lot of people use combs. My mom likes to use combs. So you can just do whatever you need to make that middle part. And then I'm pulling half of it up into just like a ponytail to hold that hair out of the way while I work on the style on this side. So we have half of my hair here. I've kind of brushed through it so it's nice and not tangly so I can work with it. The first thing I'm gonna do is take a little chunk right here in the front, just a little tiny piece, and I'm gonna split it into two. So you can see I have two pieces here. They're about even in weight and how much hair in each piece. And then I'm gonna take the piece that's closest to my forehead and I'm gonna put it over the other piece. So I'm gonna basically twist them. So now I have this bottom piece here and this top piece here that are twisted over each other. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick up a little bit of hair right here in the front and I'm gonna add it to this bottom piece. And then I'm gonna pull it over the other piece. So what I'm basically doing is a French twist, but I'm only adding hair to one side. So again, I picked up hair, added it to that bottom piece, and I'm gonna twist it over. And you just keep doing that all the way down. Make sure that when you're adding pieces, you're combing it out so that you don't get little bumps in the twists or in the hair that you're pulling in. So you can see I'm kind of getting more towards the bottom of the twist, and I'm just gonna keep adding hair all the way back. So it's gonna kind of go down and back here. You wanna collect all that hair and put it into the twist. So you just keep going until you're out of hair to add. So when you get to the end, you're gonna pull in this last piece of hair, and I always make it really tight so it's not really loose down there. And then we come to kind of the trickiest part of this whole thing. So we have these two chunks of hair that we've added a bunch of hair into. And so the trick is to get them to twist together while also just staying twisted, because usually they would just untwist if you don't do it the right way. So the trick is to take this outside piece and twist it in. So twist it towards your body, like this. And then you wanna take this other piece and you wanna twist it out. And then you twist them together. So you twist each individual piece first and then you twist them together. So again, take this one, twist it in, this one, twist it out, then we twist together. So in, out, together. And then in, out, together. And I have layers at the bottom, so you might see a few of those start popping out. That's totally normal. I don't mind because I like my hairstyles messier. If you don't, of course you could just pin them in or hairspray them in. Twist, twist, together. Probably do one more. Twist, twist, together. And then I take these small rubber bands, rubber band it at the bottom, like so. And then it untwists just a tiny bit, so it loosens just a tiny bit. What I do is I then go back and I kind of fluff these pieces so that they look more, if you know what a pancake braid is, they look more kind of pancaked or like a little bit fuller. I have a little piece in here that's gonna be kind of annoying. I'm gonna just tuck him in, pull this out to frame my face a little bit better up here. And I pull it out around my ear as well because I like kind of the fuller, messier look. You can keep it tight if you want to. You can pull it looser than I do. It's up to everyone to do their own thing. And then the next thing I do is I take a small piece around my ear and I just let it be loose so it feels a little messier. And then we do the same thing on the other side. Okay, again, we just take a little section in the front and split it in two of equal parts. we take this front piece closer to my forehead and we twist it over. We have these 2 pieces that are twisted. Then again, this bottom piece, we're gonna add hair, comb it through, and then twist it over. And we just repeat that step all the way down the hair. And again, we're back to that bottom section where it can get kind of tough. So we have the 2 sections. We're gonna twist this one in and this one out. And then we twist together. We twist this one in, this one out, twist together, in, out, together. And you can go through and fluff what you want to make it look the way you want it. So I always fluff a little bit at the top just because I think it frames my face better, because you can see like the difference between it being tight versus it being looser. Up to you whether or not you like it. If you're doing dance or exercise, tight might be better. If you're going for more boho look, loose might be better. So you can just pull at those pieces that you've added in and kind of loosen them around the face. And then I always pull a little section from my ear to give myself a little wispy and finish the hairstyle. So I've rubber band both of them and I've kind of fluffed both of them, and then the last thing that I usually do is I take hairspray. My mom has her Hairitage hairspray, the Wiggle Room Flexible Hold hairspray, which I just use, spray it all over and kind of brush down any of the flyaways to kind of hold the whole style in place. So I'm gonna do that now. And we're done. Okay, this is the final spin. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the hairstyle. This is definitely one of my favorites. I wear it all the time for everything. And I've been getting a lot of comments about it, so I showed you the hairstyle. Make sure you subscribe to our channel by clicking the button down here. And if you want to see more videos of me doing hairstyles, click over here and watch them. So that's all I've got for you today. We'll see you next week. Bye. Mwah.